Yeah, this is the 1960 Studebaker Lark four-door sedan. And before we get into taking a look at the car here, let's take a look at this TV commercial from 1962.
It's new.
It's new.
It's new. The new 62 Lark by Studebaker.
With big car comfort at compact prices. New, highest, widest doors of all. New, big sofa-soft, deep padded seats. New, thick, rich pile rugs and flat flush floors with no trip over sill. New, Lark limousine stretch-out room. Big car comfort at a compact price. New, giant Lark trunks. Almost 17 cubic feet of cargo space. New, big 15-inch wheels give you new riding comfort. And surprise, new fresh styling in the big, wide, wonderful line of Larks from Studebaker. Two new Lark Daytonas, America's newest action car, in hardtop and convertible style. With bucket seats, very sporty. A companion console compartment, very spiffy. Available too, 4-speed transmission for exhilarating performance. Now enter the most luxurious car you'll find in the compact price range, the Lark Cruiser. More room and luxury than you'll find in most cars. Here's the new 62 Lark hardtop with sliding sunroof. Available on all Lark sedans and hardtops. Simply beautiful. Just peek inside. Look at these big, loungy limousine seats and thick pile rugs. Here's the new Lark convertible, all dolled up with new 62 styling. There's big wagon room in the new 62 Lark wagon, too. Look at that enormous cargo space. Please be sure to see and test drive all the exciting new 62 Larks at your Studebaker dealer, with big car comfort at compact prices. And remember, they're endurance built by Studebaker.
Yeah, those old TV commercials were pretty fun back in the day. But anyway, we'll get into looking at this car here now. So what I have here is a 1960 Studebaker Lark four-door sedan. I've had this car for, oh gosh, I don't know, 15, 20 years, probably more like 20 years. And yeah, we're trying to downsize, so we're going to let it go. It's kind of been parked over here for quite a while. It was kind of parked way up at the end of this concrete, and it's been sitting there for a few years, and now we're trying to move. Just got it moved, aired up these tires with that air compressor I did an earlier video on. Yeah, so set it down here and see if we can get it to start up, which I think it will. Ran one, your basic ran one parked car. But let's take a look. Oh, we're back here by the back. Let's take a look. So you can see it's pretty dirty. It's Lark V8. It's a V8 car. Studebaker twin traction. Bought new at Buckley Brothers Studebaker dealership in Denver. Buckley Brothers, an old Studebaker dealership down on Broadway in Denver back in the day. So original Colorado car. Pretty rust-free in the back, I should say. But let's take a look. Let's take a little walk around this thing. Show you the good side here first. Kind of an ugly yellow color. Originally it was green, and whoever had it before me painted it this yellow. And they did an awful good job because they painted everything yellow. But I don't know, let's take a look inside. I'll start back here. It's right here. You can see the green. Too bad. Interior's pretty good, actually. Kind of redone. Headliner's good. See up in there? Yeah. You know, it's not original. It's all been redone. I don't know how long ago. Like I said, I've had this I think I've had this 20 years, now I think of it. And it was like this when I got it, so someone redid this. Pretty good job, I guess. Door panels, this looks all original. So, I don't know. That works pretty good. Let's take a look at this door here. Yeah, here's the interior here. Looks pretty good. The seats here. Dash pad is really, really nice in this. No cracks in the windshield. Oh, so you can see I have some WD-40 here. I was lubricating these door hinges after sitting. Yeah, so take a look. Yeah, you can tell it's got the 259 V8, 3-speed manual with overdrive. But last time we drove it, it drove really well. Things kind of has a little power for being a little car. If that 190 horsepower V8 Studebaker motor runs pretty good. Whoop. Get that thing a good close there. Now we'll get around to the front. Well, here's the front, and here we can see the problems. It's got the typical Studebaker rust in these front fenders. And it looks like I tried to patch this up years ago. You know, it didn't really have the right color paint, but I threw some Bondo in here. You know, probably 15 years. It's going to last for a while, but it's got to be replaced. This is a Studebaker thing, this rust right here in these front fenders. That's typical on all early 60s Studebakers, 59, 60, 61. Larks and Hawks. Problem is, water gets slung in behind here, and there's no way for the water to get out. There's no drain hole. If there is, it's plugged. The water collects and it rusts from the inside out. So this is a common Studebaker thing, flaw. Got a rust spot in the hood. Go around the front. Front, you see, I kind of touched up the front of this, but didn't quite have that correct ugly yellow color. I just had some other clothes and just sprayed that on there long time ago. Make it look a little better. But right now, I got a battery charger on it. I'm trying to revive that old battery. I don't think it's coming back, but I'm going to run it all night. If not, go up and get a new battery for it. So, see how it goes. Driver's side, it's about the same. You know, it's just a little pad. The tires on it are actually, well, I checked the day code on them. They're made in 07. So what is that? I don't know. 16-year-old new tires. They probably got maybe 100 miles on them. But you know, they're old. So anyway, hubcaps. Those aren't 60 hubcaps. Those are like from about a 64, 65 Lark. Same deal. Let's take a look at it here. Put this new mirror on it a long time ago. Didn't have a mirror when I got it. I got that from Studebaker International years ago. Yeah, let's take a look at here. Yeah, the door panel looks pretty nice. Actually, the interior is not that bad in it, you know. Like I said, this car was green. Originally, it was green. And whoever painted it this yellow did an awful good job because they painted everything yellow. The dash and everything. I wish they would have left it the same green. It's probably the green of that steering column, you know, that it was. But like I say, the dash pad's all original and that works. Radio works. Just the overdrive works. Yeah. Put new pedal pads in it, new pedals. So we haven't driven it. You know, I got too many other cars, so it kind of got lost in the shuffle here. Well, that old battery, it wouldn't come back, so I had to go up there to AutoZone and got a new battery for this guy. So let's see if it cranks up now. Here's the motor. It's all pretty clean. It's all pretty clean in there. But, yeah, let me go see if we can get this thing started. Okay, here we go. Put your battery. Let's get a little shot of this this carb cleaner here. Let me try to prime it a little bit. See if that helps anything. well, it kind of kicks on the starting fluid or the carburetor cleaner. It kind of kicks on the carburetor cleaner. So it's got spark, but I don't know, the fuel pump's probably not working, or I need to get the air cleaner off and just prime it with some gasoline and see if we get this fired up. Well, at least it ain't stuck. Okay, so I decided before I do any more cranking on this thing, it's been sitting obviously for 5 years or so, I better take a look at what kind of gas is in this tank before I pump a bunch of that stuff up there. So I got one of these little doodads here from Amazon. These are pretty good. There's a few of them. I got this for like $10. So little siphoner, little bulb thing. So let's put it down the tank. Put it over here first. Pump out some of this gas. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this end is longer than the other, and it comes with this little connector on here. And I found out the reason for this connector is it kind of weights it down, so it sits at the bottom of the tank, which is a real good idea. I've had these before where this thing, you put it in there and just stick it up in the air, but this should really help. So let's see what's going on. Okay, here we're down there. I just want to see first what it looks like. So I'm going to try to pump some just in this water bottle here. Let's see. Okay. Put the thing down in this bottle here. Okay, we're getting it now. Okay. Got a good idea what's going on here. I think I'll stop it right there. Forget myself. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, get over here, you can see it better, maybe. Well, there's like two kinds of gas. New gas, old gas, and bad gas. New gas should be clear. Obviously, this ain't clear. It's probably, like I said, by the plate, it's probably 5 years old. And I put fuel stabilizer in it. Then there's old gas, and then there's bad gas. I would call this old gas because it has this amber color to it. And bad gas, that gets even worse than this. It almost turns like a chocolatey milk bad look. But let's take it actually really doesn't really have much smell to it, you know. But hey, Studebakers will run on about anything, but I don't know. Before we go any further, we're going to pump this out of the tank. Yep, here's my setup here, as you can see. And kind of taking a break. A little too much squeeze in that bulb, give you tendinitis or something. But not sure if I got it or not. I think I do. One thing about this gas that's coming out of here, though, it doesn't really have any smell. Usually old gas, the smell just about knock you over. Like, man, I don't know. Does it? Kind of unusual for it to have, like, you know, it sure smells like gasoline, but usually, you know, old gas has a really strong varnishy smell. This really doesn't have that much smell. And if I rock the car, I don't hear any more sloshing around in there. So I think we might have got it. Okay, well, I've been pumping on this thing, moving around all different directions for, I don't know, quite a few minutes now, and I think I got it all. I can't seem to get it to do anything. Shaking the car, I hear nothing. Oh, just dropped the cap. So I think I'm going to call this good. So let me pull this out of here. It's all dry. And just put the cap back on. There. Okay, I'm back. Went and got some gas. And yeah, if you guys haven't figured out yet, I'm an old cripple guy. So it's hard for me to pick up that fuel jug and put it in the car. I could probably do it, but that's a lot of strain. So I always look for the easiest way to do things. And this invention is by far, oops, kind of dropped it there, easiest thing. It's like a little pump you can put down the gas, and just like this. Show you how it works. Well, first what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of this gas in this water bottle here. There's a little switch here. Where is it? Up here at the top. Turn on, it's like a regular little gas thing. See how it works. Now that's what gas is supposed to look like. So put it in this water bottle so I can keep this to go prime the carburetor. So I'll set that aside. Now here we go. This is whoever invented this, man, they were thinking. I picked this up online. I don't know, it's like, I think it was like 35, 40 bucks. It has a couple D batteries in this little pump, like this. There you go. Then just, okay, here's what the setup looks like. All ready to go. Real easy to do. Flip this little switch. Then it's just like you're at the gas station. I went and got some ethanol-free gasoline. You know, no ethanol. Because old cars, you know, they'll run on that ethanol gas, but they really like pure gas. They weren't made to run on corn. So, jeez, let's get this in here. And I think we'll be in good shape. Well, it looks like we got success. I just kind of primed a little gas down that carburetor, and she's up and running. Sounds pretty good too. No lifter knock, rod knocks, or anything. Yeah, there it is. Look from this side. Okay, as you see, the motor runs real smooth. So the video's getting a little long. So just to recap, I'm selling this 60 Studebaker Lark 4-door. And it's a 259 Studebaker V8 manual transmission. And I'll tell you all I did to it over the years. The radiator's been flushed out at radiator shop and gone through. Under the hood, it's got a new fuel pump. And it's got new U-joints in it. We put new U-joints in it. It actually even has new leaf springs in the back. Because at one time it was, you know, sagging low. So replace those leaf springs. Well, that was a job. And while we're in there, of course, we replaced the leaf spring bushings. And also it has the twin traction Dana rear end, which is an option in 1960. So twin traction means just basically positive traction. So while we had all the release springs out, we opened up the cover and changed the gear oil on that and inspected it. It's all good. So basically what I'm trying to do, I'm looking to get $6,000 for this. So if you're interested, you can contact me. I'll tell you what, I'll put my email like right here. You see that? Yeah, there it is, right there. Put my email right there. And if you're kind of serious about it, shoot me an email and we can go over it more. And the car is located in Wellington, Colorado. Wellington is just right off I-25 south of Cheyenne. Okay, well, if you followed along this far, you can see I put a lot of effort into this. If you feel like it, please subscribe and like, because I got a few more old cars I'm going to be putting up for sale for very soon. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.